final video in this series about the poster, project versus product organization in a nutshell, and what you can do to shift. We're going to share a little bit of a different presentation, and today I've got Eleanor with me here.
Yeah, hello, Mia.
Hello. And it's been a really adventure to look into all these different areas in the poster.
Yeah, hasn't it?
And together explore the project perspective and how that differs from the product perspective and how you can start moving. And it's the move we're going to talk about more today.
Yeah. So how do you start if you want to do this?
And it's this little piece up in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see that, but where we have small pieces of cakes that look very delicious and how you can use that format. So now we're going to look at how you can do this shift towards product in a good way that we've learned to enable the shifts. By working with customer-centric business and product development at the same time as you do the organizational development, which means you shift in these areas, and by working on something that's valuable for the customer, for your customers, strategically important. So we create a small piece of cake around that business value that you want to deliver faster. And you understand if this is valuable by measuring then increased business value sooner, then you know that the new model moving towards the right side is helpful for you. And you're doing it in a way that actually works. And once you do that, you form a team around this business outcome that you're interested in, and you bring those capabilities into the teams, and those could be different depending on what your organization is about. What are you doing? And we support by bringing organizational development and transformation lead, and maybe helping executives and people around the organization to understand what this means and how then a shift would help in the organization and make it sustainable. And once we do this, we also create a scalable bespoke model, an organizational model, but in small format that could be scaled across new pieces of cake. So you do the switch in a smaller format, and then you can scale that up in a good way. And we do this, of course, together with the people in the organization, maybe with partners that we bring in that are experts needed to do this. And we bake this one piece of cake so we can actually serve it faster to the customers. Instead of what we usually do in a project-based organization, we do layers by layers. So here we've kind of tilted the organization from having the layers like this into having the layers like this. And we just cut a small piece of cake. So we can serve this smaller piece of cake much sooner. And it's much more delicious for people to eat it then, instead of just having maybe some layers missing or the cherries on top aren't done yet or so. So by doing this, you will radically improve then, of course, time to market for new products or updates or any of the things that you deliver. And it will be easier to understand if this actually works for your customer, if you solve a business problem and a customer problem, because it will go much faster. You will get feedback along the way, and you focus on the actual value you bring to the customer in the work you do. And of course, you can work on anything that's important for the business. So could be customer satisfaction, increased sales, retention, lifetime value, anything that's measurable that actually shows if you're going in the right direction. And you will, of course, increase ROI on new products, tweaks, whatever, and the change initiatives that you do. So this is a way to move from product-based organizations to product, where you actually measure and see if it works continuously, and you create something that actually works in the context that you're in. So by doing this, you make it a piece of cake. The approach by itself makes it possible to do the shift and actually succeed to deliver business value sooner with exceptional results. And once it's proven to work in a short period of time, of maybe 3 to 6 months or so, you can then scale this up across the organization together with us if you're interested in that. And then we know that we're going to create something that works in the organization. We've created then the X Lab concept where we support our customers to do this. So it would be wonderful to talk to you about this. You can go into the website and read more if you're interested, of course. And we want to hear some more from Eleanor from a case that we're working on right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. We are helping one customer just as we speak, and the challenge they have is that it's hard to drive innovation in a project organization, and they need to be faster out on the market with new stuff. So we have created a cross-functional team that works with innovation and are now developing concepts that they try all the way out to consumers to shorten the lead time from like 2 years down to rapidly faster feedback from consumers. So that's an isolated area dealing with the challenge to innovate and bring new concepts to the market.
And here, the trick is to not just innovate and come up with new concepts, but actually deliver them to the customers.
Yeah.
Which means usually you have to collaborate with the organization, and that means you have to shift your way of working, your thinking, your operational model, so that it's possible to collaborate and do this faster without all the maybe pre-studies, maybe all the toll gates and everything that comes with a project-based organization. You have to be able to also do this, right?
Yes, and we are, of course, also then developing the ways of working at the same time. So it's the two processes at the same time, delivering new concepts and also developing the ways of working. So the cake can be it can be a whole cake after a while, of course. So a piece of cake at a time.
So thank you for watching, and we hope to hear from you. And please go back and watch the other videos if you're interested in the different topics, or reach out to us if you want to talk more how this could be done in a successful way in your organization.